The Iron Golem spawner, one of the best ways to make money in Minecraft Skyblock. But in order to unlock this spawner, I have to complete several tasks which include killing specific amounts of mobs from each previous spawner. Basically, this is going to take a while, so I might as well start now before I cry. Anyways, I hope you enjoy. So to get started, I do want to go ahead and actually take a look at a command, /is mastery. So we need to actually go ahead and do the mob mastery on our island in order to unlock iron golems. So this may take some time for me, but for you guys, it's gonna be really quick. So currently right now we have 1,000 cows we need to kill, and then we need to work our way up through all the other spawners, all the way up to iron golems. And then we're gonna build a farm and make a ton of money off of them. So everything is redesigned, and we'll start grinding these. Let's grab out our sword and we'll go ahead and start clicking away. So we need to kill 1,000 of these, so I'm gonna go ahead, grind these out. After maybe 5 to 10 minutes, I finally got done doing the cows. So we're gonna go ahead and actually get rid of the cow spawner. We're gonna go into PV4 and we'll grab out sheep spawners. We have a stack of sheep, so we'll use that. All right, now I gotta get on the grind for sheep spawners to get my way up to zombies. So let's get going. So after a bit of grinding, I finally have sheep done. If we go ahead and take a look at IS masteries, sheep is done, so we move on to zombies. Let's go ahead and get rid of the spawner first, and then we'll go ahead and get rid of the sheep. All right, let's take a look for some zombies. All right, we'll grab a stack of zombies. There we go. Now we gotta do zombies, so let the grind begin. Zombies are officially done if you do IS masteries. As you can see, zombies are done, so we now need to move on to skeletons. What is 4,000? What I'm assuming each one after this adds 1,000 onto it, so it's gonna take quite a grind, but honestly, I think I can do it. It shouldn't be too difficult. Let's go into PV4, put the zombies away, grab a stack of skeletons, go ahead, place all these down, and there we go. Now I gotta spleef the zombie, actually, I completely forgot. And there we go. Now we can start grinding skeletons, so let the grind begin. So I'm done with skeletons. We're gonna go ahead, spleef these, and also break the spawner. And now we're on to magma cubes. What I believe, if I take a look, so we need 5,000 of these, and there's gonna be 3 more mobs after this, so it's like 8,000 for blazes probably just to hit iron golems. So what I'm going to do is get one more done tonight. So I'll get the magma cubes done and over with, so we need to grab those out. All right, let's go ahead, place down the magma cubes. There we go. And now we have to start killing magma cubes, so let the grind begin again. If we take a look at Island Mastery, I'm done magma cubes. I also built a beacon above because I thought I was insta-killing mobs, but apparently I wasn't. So I'm killing them faster now to speed up the process. So of course, we need to go ahead and spleef the magma cube. So let's get this out of here. Get rid of the magma cube spawner. Now we go into PV4 and we gotta find creepers. Stack of creepers, so we'll place that down. There we go. And now we gotta grind the creepers, what I believe is 6,000. So let the grind commence. So it turns out I only had to do 5,000 creepers instead of 6,000, so that's nice. Made it a bit simpler, but now we only have 2 mobs left. We have the Enderman and the Blaze, and then we unlock the Iron Golem. And I do want to also mention, if I want to unlock the Villager and also the Guardian, the way I'm going to do that is by using a Fire Scroll. What I'll explain later on in the video what those are, but basically, I won't have to kill the mobs for those specific 3 mobs to make sure I unlock them. So I could just AFK that. Anyways, we're going to go ahead and remove the creepers now. Let's go ahead and spleef the creeper. Now let's go ahead and find Enderman. There we go. I have to break 1 block up here, and then I'm gonna go ahead and place the Enderman spawner down. There we go. We got Enderman going. That should make sure that it doesn't actually get stuck when it's trying to flow down into the system, if I'm not mistaken. So we're gonna move the beacon up 1 block taller. So I need to grab a bit of iron, and then we're gonna go ahead and just expand upwards on this, because it seems to be it's not spawning any Enderman when it's placed like that. What's kind of weird, it's been stuck at 128. All right. We got strength 2 placed down on the beacon. Now we need to go ahead and break all this iron, what's gonna take a bit. All right, 2 more blocks, and the Endermen are now spawning, so that's good. So what that means is we can go ahead and start grinding the Enderman, so let the grind begin. Endermen are officially complete. If we take a look at Highest Mastery, we are done Enderman. So now we need to kill 10,000 blazes to unlock the Iron Golem spawner. What I am so stoked about, I can't wait for that. That's gonna take at least like maybe 20 to 30 minutes of grinding, for me at least, and then I'll be done. And then we can set up this insane Iron Golem farm. So first of all, let's get rid of the Enderman spawner. We don't need it anymore. Now we get a stack of blazes, and now we're gonna go ahead, spleef the Enderman, and now we place down the blaze spawners. There we go. And now let's go ahead, activate our gem pet, and let's start killing the last 10,000 mobs that we need to kill. So let the grind commence. After grinding for quite a while, I managed to actually get all the blazes done, so we now have iron golems. In the process, we did get rewarded by getting actually 3 grinding robots and a mining robot. So now we gotta make the iron golem farm. So I'm gonna do /h search iron and see if there's any cheap ones. 90 million, what kinda seems expensive, but I mean, it's better than buying from the actual shop, because if we take a look, it would be way over 100 million. What I'm gonna do for iron golem spawners is just collect them over time. We only have 33, and we only really need a stack for now for the farm, 1 little pillar. What is pretty simple, and we already can do that. Okay, so I need some stone brick, and I do want to make this farm pretty easily, so we're gonna go ahead, build to the center of a chunk, what I believe is right here if I'm not mistaken. Yes, it is. So the best way for me to position this alt is by lining up with the 4 chunks and kind of just putting my crosshair right here about in the center, as close as I can get it. So this is as close as I can get it, so I'm gonna delete my warp and create my warp. So now this alt should eventually come over to here and stand right on the very edge, what will reach the whole chunk radius. So the alt's gonna be standing here, and I guess we'll put the cell chest right here, I guess. So we'll go ahead, grab out the legendary auto cell chest and go buy a chest in shop. Chest here, boom. And then we grab out a legendary chunk hopper, put it on top of here, and then I believe that's all we really need for now to keep this farm going. And I said earlier in the video, we needed fire scrolls. So the way we're actually going to get our next island masteries for the last 3, the iron golems, villagers, and guardian, we're gonna use fire scrolls. If we go ahead, do /gem shop, 1 whole word, we can go ahead, take a look at the fire scroll, buy 1 of them for 5,000 gems, and what this will do is basically just kill it with fire ticks really quickly instead of like the regular speed, and it'll give you a lot of loot. And of course, you want them to drop from a high place. It's probably preferred that you drop them over the void. So of course, from where the spawner is gonna actually be sitting on, I do want to remove all these blocks, just so then it has enough spawning room, and then it should spawn perfectly and won't be anywhere past this block. Now we gotta put in the fire scroll, so we'll put that in and then watch the magic happen. As you can see, it's burning and it's gonna die really quickly down there, and that should all go into here and then sell. Of course, it was only 1 iron golem, so it makes very little amounts of money, so we'll put in all our iron golems, and we should make quite a bit. We're at $26. Now we're at 455 from 1 iron golem being killed. Pretty simple concept. But I want to increase my loot drops, so we'll buy a loot scroll, and we're gonna upgrade it because I'm gonna need it later on for guardian spawners in the future, but for now we'll use it on our iron golems, so we can upgrade this before we add it into the iron golem spawner. So we'll go ahead, do /scrolls, chuck it in here, 15,000 to upgrade it. Now it's level 2, and we'll get it all the way to level 5, so we need to upgrade it 1 last time here. So this item overall is almost, I believe, 100,000 gems now in its value. So there we go. I put the scroll in. Now we're at 8.6k. Let's see how much money this puts in here when it sells. So it went up about 1.5k. That's not bad. So I take back from what I said. I'm gonna buy very little amounts of iron golems. I kind of want to just get this stack fully maxed out, so I think I'll just buy from shop, even though it's not really too worth it. We'll go ahead, buy 31 for 54 million instead of having to buy that whole stack and then have the extra that I don't really want. So I'll buy all these and then we'll go ahead, put it in. There we go, full stack complete. But finally, we have the iron golem farm working, and if I take a look at island masteries, there we go, it's working. Every single iron golem killed within that stack will count towards this, so it's gonna be a breeze to get all the way up there, since I can just AFK this. And we'll get cell multipliers for iron golems eventually too, to make like 0.2 extra, what is pretty good. But there we go, that is it. The iron golem farm is set up, it's pretty simple, but there we go.